moving into this game imminently, best of 3. What do you feel of Vengeur's chances?
Prepare for draft.
I think if he... I like with Vengeur, I think he's a really good player. But I think he gets really nervous on stream and starts doing like little mistakes here and there that accumulate, and someone like Raisy, he can't afford to make like any mistakes, because any mistake he makes, it's a couple of frags.
Yeah.
And Raisy's the momentum player, like as soon as he gets going, it's like a clutch dashing on stairs, you're not gonna stop him.
Yeah, it was a bit of a clutch show yesterday from Raisy, actually.
Oh god, don't remind me of clutch, because I was gonna win the round, and then he comes with a clutch, and I'm like, oh.
Well, it's complete mirror match. I also like the fact that Vengeur's got the blue uniform. Oh, wait, they've got the red uniform, and Raisy's got the blue uniform. Make order. What's happened?
What?
I'm not sure. We've gone into full trivia mode in chat. So it's like deja vu hearing us talk about Vengeur. I mean, it is. We have to say it. Some people might not have heard us, but it's also a big point about Vengeur. One of the main things that stops him becoming better than he is. Because in practice, he's taking down pretty much every name in the world at the moment.
In practice, he loses to me.
Well, so maybe he's like you, tier 1 to tier 7. I'm just not really sure what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, guys, let's get into the winner bracket quarters. Vengeur versus Raisy. I'm on Vengeur to begin with.
Not a good spawn for Vengeur. He does manage to steal the heavy. Good to get the frag here. Nice.
That's an
nice
awesome weapon
choice. Yeah.
No, let me set. Oh my god. These rockets are going cray-cray.
He needs to keep the pressure up on Raisy, because if Raisy gets any room to breathe, Vengeur's gonna regret it a lot. Oh, see, he gets like a little opening, and that's what happened.
How did Raisy do that? He just switched directions, and Vengeur's like mind exploded or something.
Nice. Really good attack. He needs to get up.
Nice.
Yep. That's what he has to do versus Raisy. He cannot let that aggression pile in and let him get momentum. It's going to be really hard to stop that clutch, though.
It's a shame that that Vengeur took that extra rocket right at the end, but he could still be okay with it. He needs a nail gun or LG or something. Here comes the robot rush, I think.
As long as he's in like this position, he's fine, because if Raisy comes from one side, he can just rocket jump. Oh, nice
shot. What is Vengeur doing? This is a day to hit your shots.
Yes, there's no way Raisy's gonna get out of here alive unless he uses the shield, which he does. And he's dead.
Even so. That was really solid, Vengeur. There was one awesome play by Raisy, but highlights for the Italian instead.
Round begins in 3, 2.
This will be. I won't say it yet. I'm not gonna jinx anything, Vengeur. Well, he starts mega side of the map, has the LG, so we do get Nyx versus Nyx again. Raisy was often going to clutch first yesterday.
I think he should play solo like first, to be honest. That's good. Pushing with the LG, not letting Raisy have any room. He needs to try and force that go through now. And he does.
But you can't let the same thing happen as before!
It's gonna happen again.
Oh
my god. Oh, no! Maybe.
Oh, that splash was so close.
Yeah. He shouldn't have left the high ground like that.
Yeah, I think he immediately put it on like a big gamble as soon as he dropped down.
Now he needs to get close to Raisy as soon as possible before the Ghost Walk attack up. And here it comes.
It's difficult without the LG or something that he can track with at the moment, unless he can really get into his face. But Ghost Walk's gone already. See that LG hurting. Nail gun also coming out, but we've just had a direct.
Raisy was not expecting that direct and couldn't even come to Ghost Walk in time.
Just assumed he wouldn't take that much damage. This is very brave of him. Oh, the mining drill comes out. He does get a lot of rocket damage on. So I'd expect. Yeah, you don't want to do this, Raisy.
Yeah, good counter by Vengeur.
should be. He might be able to control all items. Is he going to go in for this?
He needs to do what Raisy was doing right now. Just get on his face. Use that LG, use those rockets.
Wow.
Really well played. Vengeur is playing out of his mind right now.
This is a performance for the time being, but close it. Can you close it is the question.
3, 2.
Gonna be a winner or gonna be a choker, Vengeur?
He was 2-1 up on Raisy yesterday on Corrupted Keep, and he ended up losing the map 3-2.
Same versus base.
Yeah. So this would be a step forward, progress. But I like the fact that he's disregarding the aggression from Raisy and saying, look, I also can aim well. Maybe not quite as well as Raisy, but he can do that sort of no-respect style at the same time.
That's good damage. Oh, that rocket hurt him a lot. The mag should be up for him, though. He gets it. He doesn't get it.
God.
Oh, it's terrible for him. But Raisy... Oh, he also used the ghost, so he couldn't chase.
He had to also be careful about getting direct rocketed because I think he had less than 100 health at that point. Maybe I was wrong. But near enough. However, Raisy's just picked up 6 time shards, so he's got his Ghost Sword back, and I do not think...
He didn't really do anything with it, but Vengeur is now trapped in this really awkward position. Really hard to get out of, and he doesn't have the nail gun even, just the heavy machine gun.
Good bit of damage at the end.
Balls out.
That's as much as he's gonna get. But now he has a 20-second difference between the Ghost Sword.
Yeah, it's a big gap. But now it's getting used, and Raisy's able to get the time shards. This is so weird. Yeah. This is so weird at the moment. Big shout out to Extra as well, man, for the 2 months. Thank you, bro. Enjoy the games today. I think that Vengeur's going to die in a moment. I was even right. It was approximately a moment's time away. I don't know why Raisy...
Yeah, Vengeur saw that, so Vengeur needs to go aggressive as soon as possible. Right now, he needs to get the frag.
He needs a weapon. He's only got a shotgun.
He only needs a shotgun.
He can hit. If he can hit.
He's doing on the Mega.
No, that Mega's not up for about 4 days. He can push still. Push! Stop sitting on... When he gets nervous, he loses timing. That's just what happens to Vengeur.
Yeah.
Right, Raisy might actually throw this.
Oh, wait, Mega. Raisy used the Ghost Sword. Luckily for Vengeur.
This is a big way out, actually, for Vengeur. That... Raisy gave that up quite a lot, I think.
Yeah. For sure.
It's going to be Sorlag versus weapon advantage for Vengeur, I think, but it's not a health advantage. Oh my god.
Why is he even here at this doorway? He should not be here. He should just take the lower route from the rocket side. Now he's probably going to miss out on both of the items. Vengeur, if Raisy is fast enough, Raisy not interested in getting those range versus the clutch.
Shield, I don't think it's been popped yet. Did he use it then?
No.
Oh, that hurts a little bit.
Shoot the frag.
Wow.
Nice.
And he didn't use the shield during that.
Nope, he still has it. So it's clutch versus clutch, shield versus shield.
Get that nail gun.
Transformers 2018. It's up. Ranger, but he's the one taking all the damage, and now it's gonna be mining drill versus mining drill. Oh, Raisy is the mining drill king.
They both know it. They both know the mechanic and how it works at the end, and Raisy just has such a big stack advantage. 1 round down, Vengeur. Come on, you gotta start thinking that you do not want to let this opportunity slip away. Raisy's going clutch first now, all of a sudden. This is...
That actually shut down the Nyx.
I like the way that Raisy's spicing it up, actually, and I think it's going to throw off Vengeur a little bit.
As if he needs it more to go off.
Whatever Vengeur does, he needs to make sure that he leaves Raisy weak afterwards.
I like Raisy doesn't actually use the shield. No point wasting it. Oh, really good rocket though.
That's actually a possible start of the round.
There's shield going off. That should be the Mega for Vengeur. He needs to start being slightly more aggressive right now. Already picked up the LG.
He's got those time shards too.
Exactly. Let's spam everything. Don't let... Oh my god, those rockets.
He's not hitting anything though. Oh, the rocket's coming down. 1 more second until a Ghost Walk, and he's not going to get it. Still, Sorlag, he can still rush him down. But he's got 5 seconds. 1 second. No seconds. Let's just cool down his back. I'm smelling a 2-2 on the Freydance.
The nail gun is really powerful.
Oh,
he's gonna get...
Jesus Christ, that is painful. And he might not even use the shield. He's gonna have to have it on his mind, though. Oh, the health bubbles aren't there. Is he timing them? Oh, he is. Good boy. Vengeur, I promise I won't laugh at you if you lose this map. Okay, that's a lie. I don't promise. Oh!
Oh, you almost got the frag. And nice. Raisy doesn't even pop the shield.
That was a bad idea, though, I think. 13 health for Vengeur. He's dead.
He's dead.
Surely he's dead. There's just no way. If he survives, I'll...
Okay,
I don't doubt something crazy will happen, so...
I think a good route to survive, and Raisy misses the rocket.
Oh my god, how is he alive? How is he alive?
Really good.
Mega's up in a moment.
That's the Ghost Walk on for Raisy, because he used it to get both of the items right now.
I don't think Vengeur has a clue, though.
Doesn't need to have a clue. As soon as if Raisy commits to a fight, which he probably will.
Because it's Raisy.
Vengeur has an opening, exactly. But he's not taking any of the time shards. You have to. If you're playing with the Nyx or Clutch, you need to start taking time shards. Or this will happen.
Wow, that's a lot of LG. That is a lot of LG. And there's also a decent tidy stack for Nyx.
Whoa. He's gonna rush. This is a very awkward place to try and rush his Clutch. He uses it. He's gonna try and get the frag.
That's a really bad drop from Raisy, I think. Rocket is perfect.
And he still has a sword. Like, never mind. I thought that was game.
No, not yet. I'm still nervous for Vengeur.
Oh, he just took 3 time shards. He finally figured out where they are.
That's good. This is again progress. He might even find 3 more. But I wouldn't count on it. 5 seconds. Oh my god, he's got to stay away just for another 2 seconds, and he's not going to be able to. Oh!
Beat the shield! Oh my god.
Oh, the acid!
It walks on it. I can't believe it.
It's 2 for 2, Vengeur. Do not let this haunt you for the rest of Sunday or something.
Round begins in.
Actually, I won't haunt him for Sunday. I know it'll haunt him for at least like a month if he loses this round now. Even if he ends up winning the series on other maps. It's slipping away from his fingers. His aim was so good in the first few rounds. Even Raisy struggled against Vengeur then, but nerves. So close to beating one of the best players in the world in competition. How could I possibly close this one out?
Really good attack. Nice.
Raisy?
Really well timed attack. Really good aim on the LG there.
What? Raisy had a...
Can actually get another frag. She rushed it. With the shotgun though, that does a lot of damage close range.
Oh my god.
Very luckily for him, Raisy managed to not hit most. Because that's a very bad fight. You either drop down with rockets or you go away. Calm down, Zid.
Sorry, it's getting tense, man. We got clutch versus clutch. Oh, midair.
He needs to win this fight. He really needs to win this fight. Chase him. Chase him. Nice.
Oh,
really
he's done it.
He hits Raisy on 1 map.
Wow. And on Corrupted Keep of all maps.
Really, really good.
He closed it. He closed it.
Who's that?
Almost brings a tear to my eye.
Who's that Bap guy?
Tavar.
He beat Garpy 3-1.
Really? Garpy still needs to get into the flow of things a little bit. I think this break in South Africa has not done him any good whatsoever. So I'm happy to give Garpy a bit of a break for now. But I hope that he can get back to the levels we saw in like October from him, because he was reaching some really cool levels then. Someone said they picked Blood Run. Was that Raisy?
I didn't see.
Oh, Pakawa did just beat Sparty as well. Sparty, who came 3rd yesterday.
2-0. That's impressive by Pikawa.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Agent's going versus Buckster. And Tavar is going versus Karwick. One of these quarterfinals is not like the others. I've got to say. Very, very unusual lower quarterfinal. I'll show you guys. You can see down at the bottom there. Tavar and Karwick, Agent Buckster. And the others. Right now, after a great Myztro performance yesterday. No, what the hell?
Before Raisy loses to Venture as well, and none of the Myztro players actually get to the winner my finals.
Yeah, this would be really weird.
That would be extremely weird.
Because I think that Raisy's found a great level again in Quake Champions, but honestly, I think that Vengeur is one of the undiscovered talents of Quake Champions. He actually does play for a team as well, guys. He plays for Comrade Gaming. It's actually a UK team. And I know things are going really well for him in Comrade Gaming. And hopefully we'll see Vengeur attending some LANs. But, you know, we don't want to get too excited right now. There's work to be done for this young Vengeur chap.
Exactly same compositions as the last map. Seems to be the meta right now.
Definitely for these guys. And it's weird, even with Nailgun being so strong, they're very much going for the heavy champions. But as Ron was saying, heavy champions played right are the strongest right now.
They are, because it's really easy to hit the light champion, so if you have good aim, just go with the tank. Because if you have like more aim than your opponent, you can just get into any end-to-end fight, you'll have triple the stack, so you should be fine. Even with the nailgun spam. But you really have to be careful with the nailgun, because they melt tanks right now.
Yeah, completely. I think if nailgun does get nerfed, maybe the heavy champions really are going to be formidable forces.
Well, if the nailgun gets nerfed, the heavy champions will be the best, unless Rockets gets nerfed as well.
Okay, I see.
Round begins.
Well, let's do it. Can Vengeur make it 2-0? Or is Raisy going to come back in and show us the force of his clutch? Come on, Vengeur.
Oh, I Raisy saw it, sadly for Vengeur. That's a lot of damage with a...
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. The shotgun did so much damage at mid-range.
It did loads.
Nerf shotgun, please.
120 damage he got on the first blast.
Oh, and Raisy used the Ghost Walk. I don't think Vengeur realized though. Raisy, unrelenting aggression, that's what we know from him. Oh.
That was close. And the health bubbles have been found, so some survivability for a moment. Oh, the nail gun's still so painful. But he's managed to survive the onslaught a bit. He does need a railgun still, but with Ghost Walk back intact, Vengeur has definitely got this round off to a good start.
He's probably the only person I've seen in like... Oh, I don't think I've seen, not just yet, that actually out the grass with Raisy in that occasion. He saw a clutch running back at him, double back, and tried to shoot the clutch in the back.
Oh,
While the shield was still... Oh, the rocket's gonna get another one? He can't. He's not gonna get the mega either. Yeah. He needs to be...
Oh, rockets though are just insane! Oh, I thought he landed the last.
2 HP, he did land last. 2 HP for Raisy.
Unreal.
Vengeur needs to remember that. This. Yeah. Can he go there?
He's coming. Oh, the acid spit on the exit! Next
nice.
level from Vengeur. Very, very nice. Wow. He hits a direct right up the top. He's going to get both big items too. Does need himself a railgun, and Vengeur can continue the charge. He seems a little bit unaware though. He's hearing sounds, but he's not following them precisely at the moment.
He's actually chasing Raisy around. I don't think Raisy is used to this feeling.
That's abused. A couple of decent rockets. It goes for a bit of bit more damage.
Oh, that's not a fight you should be taking.
No!
Vengeur, at least wait for the heavy. That was your frag to take. Raisy's on 16 HP, just waiting for the mega to appear. And Vengeur is straight at him. Please don't miss out on the heavy as well. And he does. Oh, this could be catastrophic for Vengeur. Gonna be kicking himself if he loses this round.
It's hard to chase though around these corridors the way that Raisy's moving. Raisy's got a good stack. He's going to run into him. This is a good chance for Vengeur. He needs another rocket to land. Oh, you cannot quite find it. Especially the way, yeah, the way Raisy moves as well is nice. Oh, that rail would have been it. He can't hit it. Mega is there. He misses the next clutch rail.
Rocket, please, one more.
Raisy gets it.
Oh my god, Vengeur's gonna be hating himself after that round.
How many clutch rails can you miss? Clutch rails from clutch onto another not too similarly big target. Well, this is similarly big.
It's not like he's actually quite hard to hit because of the way like, he moves around with his animation.
Please. Can you not do that again?
What?
She.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
No. What do you mean, whatever? Get out. Hello.
Yes, such a nice movement on clutch. Behind you. There he goes.
Another rail. Oh, this is good. You can't hang around too long. Gets the armor and gets out.
One rail on Nyx hurts a lot more than one clutch. 3 though. Oh.
Oh, you can't get away.
Again. He managed to leave the fight with 2 HP.
I think this can still be okay for Vengeur.
Oh, it's way too early on that heavy.
His timing is just a bit off. He actually had a chance to go for a kill there, but now the shield is up again.
Oh, Raisy wanted to challenge on the Meg, but I don't think he has proper timing on it, so he's just gonna let it go. Not common for Raisy. Showing a little bit of respect to Vengeur. First time in a long time.
I mean, that might be the way to adapt to this game a little bit. He can't deal with the aggression. He's gonna go in. Vengeur might kill himself with rockets at the moment. The amount of damage he's done to himself.
Yeah, need to be really careful playing versus clutch. Just wait for him to shoot and shoot after.
We're seeing that happen. I think Sparty was killing. He hit like 150 damage on himself just by shooting a clutch shield.
Did he get away? Vengeur don't let him get away. No, Vengeur, what? It's ridiculous.
I like all the clutch blood that we're seeing there.
Why would clutch
blood and guts? Well, you tell me.
Oh, can he get another? Oh, Vengeur. Nice rocket.
He can get armor actually. He's got time to get down over to the Mega too. It'll still be okay for him.
Oh, he just saw. Raisy used the ghost walk. He needs to get on those time shards as soon as possible so Raisy doesn't get it back. Go, get at him! Run at him! Vengeur, where are you going?
I think he's afraid. He's afraid.
I think he's just waiting. He's waiting for Raisy to try and get the upper time shards. But Raisy not coming to this side of the map. He'll have his ghost walk really soon, so it's gonna be really hard for Vengeur to actually capitalize on it. Yep, there's a ghost walk coming back. Doesn't even take a little bit of damage.
No more rockets left as well for him.
Slightly scared of chasing that one. I think he definitely could have with rockets because there's no way we would have lost a flight with all the stack.
No more movement mess ups for Vengeur, please. These 2 time shards are great for him.
Go in. Embrace the clutch.
Oh. Still painful.
They can get those items now at least.
This is painful. Whereas he just spotted him. He can't get the rail off in time. It's so difficult as clutch as well to get that little flick around the corner, but he doesn't commit to it.
He doesn't have a great deal of armor to play with right now. So getting this heavy is going to be not as smooth as he wanted to drop itself.
I don't dislike this from Vengeur. Oh, he hits the direct with 1-for-1 now.
Vengeur's doing it.
Prepare to fight.
I feel like right now, as caster duos, we're kind of chasing the Vengeur upset.
3.
But we can't understate that it would be a big upset.
1.
It would be a big upset. Raisy has been dominating, pretty much. Oh, gets a lot of damage on the clutch, but still not enough.
Yeah, I mean, with all those items to take immediately after,
And for Venger, it would be like a big milestone to be able to beat Raisy online. Oh! Can you get the frag? You shoot?
This is...
It's definitely gonna be faster than him if you just...
Run clutch! Oh, what?
HP again, this is like the third time. Raisy managed to go away with less than 5 HP. Venger with a conversion frag though.
He can still get Mega. This actually isn't terrible. He had to get the reverse sweep on Clutch last time, if I'm right. He got all 3 kills with Clutch.
It's impossible to change the star lag on these upper levels. Oh.
Wow.
Good damage there. I like the rocket jump just to get more rockets.
I think he's not gonna continue control. He's gonna go in, actually.
I don't dislike getting the frag.
Oh, the chase though. He's gonna go get the Mega.
No. Oh, will he still be able to get the frag though? One good rocket, a little bit more of LG.
Oh!
Now he can't.
He goes back into the acid. He's. Oh my god. This is.
Is that? Oh!
Ooh, wow. How is he alive still? Go on, Raisy. Lock down around. Because I actually.
Not this anymore.
I really want to see a tiebreaker map between these two. I think it would be spectacular. It's about time we've got a force from Italy once again in Quake.
It's been a lot of years.
It's been a bit of an absence with Sturmy not being so active.
Obviously, still a long way to go for Venger to compare himself to Sturmy, but
true.
You'll have a lot of milestones to reach.
Any Italian is in the shadow of Sturmy, really, for
forever.
Pretty much.
It's pretty hard to achieve what Sturmy has.
Well, some hard work can get you partway there at least. Still time for Vengeur to do something. I'd really like to see him stack up on, get a rail or something like that. Have that weapon in your arsenal.
Oh, Raisy actually decides not to go for the heavy. Get the
get the goddamn rail, please get it. Thank you.
Now hit the rail.
He's looking for some more time shards. He might check out the other stairwell, just in case. I think he saw some there. Loses a chance for damage, but that's okay. If you get the shield up, you're in good shape. He's opting to keep some position in the center area.
20 seconds ago, it's just one frag, but the longer it takes, the more stress you will be getting. And you know that 420 he can take like pretty much any fight, because even though he has a shield, Raisy still has a really big stack. Oh, he refires that shield, and now he's not in a great position anymore. I don't think Raisy heard the shield at all though, so Raisy would still have the fear. Yeah, I don't think he heard it at all. If he did, he would be on center map right now challenging for the heavy.
Interesting. Vengeur's still been doing pretty well, but it looks as if Raisy wants to play the defensive game for the foreseeable future. We've got basically full natural right now for Vengeur. Is he going to try and lay a trap? Play a bit quietly, leading towards heavy. That's done soon.
Let's see.
I think Raisy's made his home in there.
Good place for Sarlacc to be, you know? He has a couple of health bubbles there. One light armor, and if Vengeur doesn't go there, Raisy doesn't have to move.
Yeah, it's like the one part of the map, Vengeur, that you've not been to. You have to check it out.
He's been everywhere, and it's really hard to chase in that area as Clutch, because there's a lot of these little corridors that Sarlacc moves really fast through. And like, 1 minute, in 1 minute to actually see Raisy.
Oh, he's hitting the frames as well, so with no time left, he can't close the gap. Missed the opportunity earlier, and Raisy was just like, you know what, I'm going to have to play time on this guy.
It's actually faster as Clutch in those corridors to not double dodge, just press forward and stay with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
You're about as fast as the Sorlag then, I think, if you do that.
Pretty much.
Oh, this is not a good attack from Vengeur.
I think a bit of frustration from last round still showing.
Yeah, he's gonna have to settle down a little bit. There's no shield, going with the nail gun a little bit. Does chip away at some of the stack.
You get railed. Why does he try to go in? Ranger, stop trying to win.
He's angry, I think. I think he wants something, and I think he's gonna end up throwing away the map because of it. He's given us a good performance on this map, but there it is. Good push. And it's just clutch versus clutch. I wonder if Vengeur will try to push in on this one, because it's still not over on this map, but I just feel like Vengeur's not playing with his brain anymore. Whoa, what a rocket. Nicely done, Raisy. He's going to take us to a tiebreaker map, and I'm very glad about that because we're getting a great series between these two. I think he will have a moment to compose himself. I can update the scores. Winner is going to go versus Pikawa. To remind you, other semi-final is Agent versus Karwick. I'm going to try and figure out if we're due to see both semis. Just going to message them and tell us what we're doing. We might, I don't know if we're going to miss Agent versus Karwick, but otherwise we're definitely going to get the rest of this game and the winner versus Pikawa.
Nice to see Curry getting to the semi-finals once again. I think he even dropped to like Diamond 5 or 4.
I don't want to, you know, step on his... I'm sorry, I don't want to burst his bubble too much, but I think he's had a pretty good bracket for him.
Yeah, regardless. Depends what he can do against Agent now.
That's true, that's true. That'll be a tough one still.
I don't get how, like, Swappy beats Garpy, but then he loses to Garwick.
Garpy's
not
in
the
shape
lower
at the
bracket.
moment.
It's
Definitely
Party versus Garpy.
That's mad.
Lucky.
That is really, really mad.
20%, 25% chance of it happening.
Oh, look at Vengeur. Thanks for this nice series. I'm having much fun. Aw. Aw. He's such a sweetie.
I can't tell if it's sarcasm or not. The clutch battles.
Is it like one of those sort of, you know how some people like over polite? It's like the passive aggressive over politeness, you know? I'm trying to think of an actual example.
Cypher. He does that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess that's true actually. But he's almost like aggressive, passive aggressive. It's like the most aggressive form of passive aggression you can get.
Yeah.
It's just aggressive actually. Aggressive sarcasm.
Now we're gonna... Oh, did any of them pick Galena? Or it was just Sarlag and Nyx?
I think we might have the same lineup actually. Which is weird because we're so used to seeing Galena on this map almost exclusively. There's
just no point of playing Galena if your opponent's running a clutch. It's like a really big counter. It's like running Rider versus the clutch. You're not gonna do anything. You need champion with escapes. I would probably trade the Nyx through by the Ranger though.
True. I don't think they're terrible though against each other. I think for the lineup, say Raisy's got, I think what Vengeur's picking is a great counter, if that makes sense. It's like this as a mirror matchup makes a lot of sense overall.
Yeah. And both of them play more Nyx than Ranger. I don't think any of them ever played Ranger, so let's go with it.
Yeah, they're not so much Ranger players. Let's get into this though, guys. It is Vengeur versus Raisy. We're in the winner bracket quarters. We're on the tiebreaker map. And it's been a really sick series so far. I'm on Vengeur's point of view. We're having Sorlag versus Clutch. Oh, he does actually hit quite a lot of acid. Mining laser out. Oh, he can't quite get a rocket. And Raisy still had some health. Are we going to get a chase? He finds all of the time shards immediately. There's another 2 over there. He's probably going to lock down. He's got his shield in a moment. One more second,
he kills
but...
him right on time.
Absolutely
really nice
perfect.
chase.
I think you can hear...
Can even get the mega. Yep. Oh no!
Oh.
Can't believe it. You gonna chase the Starlight? Well, never mind.
He's got to get out of there a little bit. He needs to find some health to stack up. Maybe even find something else. He can't go all the way in through him. He realizes that. Maybe he can now.
Oh, managed to trick Raise a little bit. Get some cheap damage in.
This is clutch dodge at the moment, guys. Oh my god, he gets the kill. He can't get himself there onto the armor. I think it spawns any second.
Next versus Nyx now. Oh, both with the shotgun and Vengeur is faster on the trigger.
There was no way either of those were going to give up and just ghost walk immediately. They
like
wanted it.
Yeah, I like that Vengeur is not backing off to raise his aggression. He's bringing him the fight, and he's being successful at it.
Mm. Whoever ghost walked as well was not going to get the heavy armor.
Whoever ghost walked, you consider less manly, pretty much. So that's the fight they were having.
It's a direct hit to the ego.
Exactly. He knows Raisy will go through, and he actually does. Vengeur's kind of screwed in here.
Whoa. No, oh my god, I thought he was going to miss that. I'd almost go around denying those time shards, to be honest.
He doesn't like picking up time shards.
Is that just a sort of, like, general thing?
I don't know, he should definitely be trying to pick him up as much as possible, because when Raisy uses a shield, he's going to be circling the time shards, going back at him.
It does say that, like, Sorlag taking damage, you know, that little red icon appears in the direction damage is being taken from. But no damage does get taken because she's invulnerable to the acid. Just pointing it out. The time shards were just there. Just deny them for later on.
He's waiting for the quad.
He doesn't know when he's picked up quad. His fault, by the way, not mine.
He just rocketed himself to see if he had the quad. He didn't have it, so he decided it was better to just throw the game.
He got owned there. I don't think he did really any damage at all. Oh, Raisy almost fit through for the direct jump.
He's been completely out of the map ever since Raisy got the clutch.
He's gonna try and force the shield out. Uh-oh.
Can actually do some good damage in here. Vengeur, he actually... Aww,
somehow. He missed all the rockets that he needed right at the end.
That was really close to him getting a frag, though. I didn't think he would have that much of a chance.
It's surely going to be a chase of some sort. There's sub 10 seconds until he's picked up pretty much every single resource on the map.
Yeah, Raisy doesn't care if he gives the major item up, as long as he has that shield again, because his natural stack is a lot higher than Nick's overstack, so he's fine. It should be a fight for clutch.
Hello.
Oh,
you're going down, Vengeur. 1-1.
Prepare to fight.
This is where nerves will be ramping up again for Vengeur. He's still close to great success.
Round 3. Fight.
Raisy's gunning for first place, and if...
Oh, he misses. Oh, what?
What?
Oh, one more would actually have gotten the kill there. That was madly close.
Damn air rockets.
3 air rockets, yeah. It's still chasing. Raisy having to run away as fast as possible.
It's like, god damn it, give me some space, man. There's a heavy coming up in 5 seconds. Vengeur is a slightly better position for it. He didn't even pick it up, he just rocket jumped there. He's gone back down for it. I don't dislike the play. Oh, that nail gun though hurts a lot. Rocket's not quite assisting him. I think if Raisy wins this map, I think it's a really straightforward road to him to get to the grand finals. Personally, I don't know if you'd agree on that. There's no, I don't think there's anyone else in the winner bracket that can challenge Raisy as much as Vengeur is challenging him right now.
I don't know, Pikawa with his dire orb. I think he'll have, let's say, on that.
True, Pikawa was looking good.
This Ranger, like, he literally hits all of the dire orbs. But if I'm counting on a telefrag to stop Raisy, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one.
Didn't we see Pikawa going versus Raisy yesterday or something like that? I think it was 3-0, 3-0.
I don't think Pikawa played yesterday.
I don't think he did.
Do damage I injured?
I don't trust you.
Oh yeah, I wasn't cutting, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I feel like I watched Pikawa yesterday. Maybe someone in chat can correct me. Oh, a lovely shot there from Raisy. One more, and he gets a perfect weapon out for it. And this is what you should start doing, Vengeur. Look at Raisy, just casually taking time shards. However, he does miss out on the heavy armor, so. And
the mega.
Yeah, missing out on a lot. Actually, I take back what I said. Awful decision, Raisy.
Decision was good. I think he was just really scared of the clutch because he knew clutch already had rockets. And any teleporter or jump pad he tried to go, that would be a clutch waiting with the rockets and shield there.
Uh-oh. Someone gonna die over here. Is the chase coming out? No, just acid being walked on, heavy being taken, and Mega up in a second. That's just gonna go over to Raisy.
Sorlag's probably the best champion if you want to play defensive versus a clutch. As soon as you start running away, clutch can't keep up with you because all that air control.
I do think the little crouch forward movement helps a lot with that.
Yeah.
So if that goes away, I think it'll find it a lot harder to deal with clutch. Oh, someone's gonna die over here. It's probably gonna be, ooh, maybe both. No, there's no more acid ticking.
Oh, Vengeur really wants that mega, but he can't pick it up now.
You can get more rockets though.
Please get the rockets.
Please.
Oh my god, he doesn't get the rockets. Why doesn't he get the rockets? He had enough time to get the rockets. Can you tell me why didn't he get the rockets?
I'm trying to think and I don't know.
He just shot the rockets and he realized, oh, I don't have any.
What's going on with his aim?
Raisy went to the left. Oh, I'm just gonna shoot right. Vengeur, please. Okay, those 30 seconds were not your best. He needs to come up with his best right now. Can you get a telefrag? Nope. That's not his best either.
So weak on Nyx. Raisy. Well, he didn't fall like he did with Quad. Who's Maze? Uh-oh. There's no...
Oh.
What?
Nice little movement.
Hello.
Clutch, but not enough.
Vengeur's back is up against the wall.
And yeah, I'm gonna go with Drawn on that one. Joke.
His espresso supply is running low. Someone quickly give him 20 cc's of penne pasta. Sorry, but this is now rude. Oh, Raisy's in a bit. They're all in trouble. It's actually mostly Vengeur in trouble. His Sorlag dies within the first 10 seconds.
But he gets his clutch up. Needs to come right back at Raisy. Can he find him?
Yo, go!
Can't find him up. Raisy
Go!
Moves too fast.
What? His shield's gonna be up in 3 seconds. Damage him now, immediately.
Oh,
he doesn't even force a shield out or anything.
Vengeur. And he misses out on the heavy as well. Nice rail, nice rock though. But the rail, that's gonna be the death of Vengeur.
Feeling good about my 2-1 prediction right now. I think I'm some kind of like prediction demon of sorts. Bye-bye, Vengeur. It's been fantastic knowing you in the winner bracket, but he will fall Raisy will advance to the winner bracket semis, but you gotta hand it to Vengeur. That was a very good performance and an improvement even on his good performance yesterday.
Yeah, now let's see if he can make his way through the lower bracket, face Raisy again. Because after that guy, I'm not sure how he'll be feeling, but he can definitely get to the grand final.
I think so. I think Vengeur right now is definitely one of the top players in this tournament. But there's a lot to do. The player who stopped him yesterday was Base. He prevented him from going further. I think Vengeur ended up coming 5th, 6th in the game tribe.
I also believe Vengeur is one of the top 10 players in Italy right now. Probably.
I'm not sure. I mean, there's loads of others. There's Sturmy,
Probably
there's
top 5
RZD, Hal, Zyrinx. Hang on, there's all the Italian players I can think of. There's got to be another 5 somewhere.